Oh, Jesus Christ. Why would you put vanilla ice cream on a burger?
Welcome
so you can have dinner and dessert at the same time.
Where we all play D&D, where I actually bring together a bunch of friends from across the internet to play D&D.
Have none of you guys heard of an ice cream sandwich?
No! What a way to start session, you guys!
Not literally. Sorry. I'm sorry, but
you literally timed that as soon as session started.
Why?
Like, I've been holding this one off from before.
Why makes ice cream
man.
and bread?
Anyways,
what is this garbage? I hate
welcome
America.
back to this clusterfuck I call a D&D show.
This doesn't look like American. This looks like...
Oh
what
my
the
God.
fuck is Spiegel in Benin?
It's German. It's German.
Hey, I didn't come here to be judged for my ice cream sandwich.
Anyways, welcome back everyone to D6. Oh my God. Way to start session, you guys. I absolutely love you. No, it's fine. I love you. Love you so much.
Yeah.
Anyways, so we're back again this week. We have a bunch of wonderful small announcements to make before we get into tonight's session, D6 related, and then we'll go ahead and jump on into session. So starting off, of course, I think I announced it last week, the Amen mini-series is currently being filmed. My wonderful friend Joe Cat is going to be the Dungeon Master. Myself and Blue and many other individuals will be joining us for the miniseries campaign. So far, it has been absolutely wonderful. We'll be filming episode 2 tomorrow for us. So, yeah, look forward into that relatively soon-ish.
Blue, me, and the others.
Yep.
Well, I'd like to keep some stuff a surprise. Much like tonight on Twitter, if you all check your Twitter at 6 p.m. tonight.
Snap.
Anyways, also, our wonderful friends over at Gamer Subs. In case you guys may not know, we are brought to you by our wonderful friends over at Gamer Subs who create waifu cups like these and also sell wonderful supplemental powders. 100 milligrams of caffeine for every very tiny scoop. Desiree can account for this as she had some last night.
So much.
Oh, yeah.
So much last night.
Yeah. And then also, if you guys are interested in getting 10% off your final order, you could go to gamersubs.gg/Shienpai and use the code Shienpai to get 10% off of your final order. Yeah. Today I'm having Blue Raz in my pirate waifu cup.
It looks like an anime water.
Right?
Perfectly themed, too, with your pirate.
Yeah, oh yeah. All right, so that being said, announcements pretty much done. Oh, I forgot the other D6 announcement. Episode 12 is finally up over on Anchor, Spotify, and Apple Podcasts. I'm currently looking into doing Google Podcasts as well, kind of just to get the wider scope. So if you guys are interested in that, I'll let you all know what that announcement will be, but hopefully D6 Black Archives will be making it over to the Google Podcast platform relatively soon. I look forward to it.
All right.
Yeah. Oh, boy. And that's about it. So, let's get into tonight's episode.
Time for the panic attack.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my God.
That's from Unexpectables. Leave him out of this.
Oh my gosh. Alright. So.
I can't think of the word panic without thinking of that one character.
No, not really.
Hello.
Alright. So. Where we had last left off. As our adventurers had returned back from finishing their mission with the alchemist, they had began to prepare for what is the Peace Summit here in the Adamantine Bastion, as many of the world's representatives and leaders are coming in order to hopefully set aside some differences or make deals in order to best protect and better the world. After a bit of setup, and also the introduction of Laren, who had joined the party as our wonderful guest, Bracky. In doing so, began to explore the greater Adamantine Bastion, going to a theme park that was established by the Donahue family, and as well as getting to know each other a little bit better before the great night began. After which, one night, everyone getting their proper outfits and dressings, they all entered the mighty chamber where a procession of leaders began to enter, including Citra's mother and father, as well as a Samuel Ishgari, a William Moel, and one Aki Kari Rukuyo, all familiar with the party in tandem. And with that, the night begins as you begin to hear the slight picking up of songs from bards above the balconies and the chattering among the isolated groups from each representative house. Excuse me. As such, you all have options as the night begins. So, who would like to make their first move in this rather tense situation of an open room where you begin to see attendants of all representatives begin to find themselves to the feasts and accoutrements, where you begin to hear the slight clinging of glasses and various pourings of champagnes and wines and meads.
I need to find a quiet corner.
I think we both do.
Dante, given your general passive stealth, everyone is not too busy looking at you as you go to find a silent place to pray, I'm assuming.
Yep.
All right. All right. Citra, Leodon, and Burrow, what are you guys going to be doing?
I hide under the table.
There's no table.
Wait, just to make sure, the table's covered with like a cloth type of thing, right?
Of course.
Bra hides under the table.
Okay.
How tall is Butter again?
I'm not here, as he hides under the table.
Citra is just looking down with her eyes and then looks up at Leo. Just, this got more tense than I expected. Leo,
They
you
can't
okay?
do anything. They can't do anything here. Remember that.
No, I know. My parents are here.
He just blinks, turns quickly. What?
She's staring directly at them from across the room. She's like, the light gray lady and the tall man behind the Sultanate from Excelsior? She's got a smile, but it's like, you can tell it's very forced right now.
All right.
Leo strokes his chin for a moment, looks around the room, looks at all the people's reactions to certain people being here.
And then there's your Lowell guy and Samael and Locker. She looks like she's gonna faint for a second.
A lot of our enemies are gathered in one place.
Yep.
But
What are we supposed to do?
most of them don't know our faces, our names. What if we... What if we went and schmoozed with each other's people?
You mean
I
like
could go... If you'd want to avoid them, I can go talk to your parents.
I don't know how that's gonna go. I
Me
didn't
neither.
know that was their job until just now.
Well, I'm not sure how it's going to go either. I know it's probably going to be bad if I go talk to you-know-who.
Yeah, I kind of assume so. Where did Dante go?
Like a whisper on a wind, Dante disappeared from this conversation.
Yep. No, Teacher's just taking notice that their other friend is just gone. All of a sudden, just an outline of where they were. Just
Alright, Laren. As you have entered this room and seen the procession of individuals have entered, you are surrounded by your entire family, all currently having their own table of a feast, considering
I am stepping away
the
from
nature.
from the family.
Yeah.
I deal with them on a daily basis. I want to see how the people I just met are doing.
he wants to be with his friends.
I can simply assume I look in the direction and I see one under the table. Yeah, when he's trying to hide. And the other are like panicking, secretly whispering to each other, like, what the hell is going on over there?
Yeah.
Listen, Teacher's not been to any of these before. She's a little bit behind on things.
So Laren is going to approach the only two people, visible people right now.
Yeah.
Like, hey guys, everything okay? You look a little tense.
Yeah.
Let's just say that lots of people that we'd rather not be here are here.
What, politicians? Yeah, no, I get that. It can be a bit of a pain in the ass.
Enemies of ours.
I'm sorry, what?
Enemies of ours.
As such, as you begin to say this, you feel a slight tap on your back, Leodon. Buh!
Oy vey.
Uh-oh.
As you turn around, you see the familiar face
Yep.
of William Mowell.
Oh, God.
Do I know who this person is?
Leodon.
Not yet.
But before we get into that, Dante.
Uh-huh. Alright, so I found my nice little hidey corner. It's very
Yeah.
quiet. Not as many people huddled around over here. So I'm just kind of... I know this is going to look bad, but I'm going to be facing the wall.
Okay.
You freaking Blair Witch over there?
Yeah, basically Blair Witch style, because I don't... Because if I faint again, I don't want to be falling forward onto someone. I want to be falling face first into the wall.
But what if you
Yeah.
fall backwards?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm gonna try my best to lean forward. So I'm gonna start with both my hands in prayer mode to my left, and then opening my right hand over.
Okay.
Like as in to like open up, and then my hands are faced upwards. All right, goddess.
As you begin to pray, tonight being a full night,
Full moon night.
a full moon of a night, your eyes begin to roll back for a moment. You don't faint, but you feel still as the entire room goes silent and everything goes black. You are once again in this moment where you're standing amongst a giant field where you once were far away from what was that giant mountain range. You are now at the foot of the mountain, only this time in a different position. Whereas you stare up, you see what is almost like this carved out crescent area of the mountain with the full moon sitting like an iris in the center. You begin to hear as the winds bellow down from the mountainside. You hear a few strange words as the winds begin to hit your ears. Various tones, different languages. And at one moment you hear 3 different things. The blood moon will rise upon the return of the Red King, should he find his White Queen. Seek the blood of thine ancestors to reclaim your birthright. A man of many faces is neither friend or foe. It shall be up to you to whom your alliance is pledged to. And as you stare up towards this moon, you see as it slightly turns and bleeds red. You can see small drops begin to protrude out from the bottom and come down like blazing stars. As you feel your body begin to pull through the ground, you are thrusted out before finding the guiding light that is Virgil, bringing you back into the room. And your breath is heavy. You feel a heavy sweat come down the side of your brow as you breathe and jolt back into reality.
Red King, White Queen. What the hell does that mean? What the hell does that mean? Dante's gonna feverishly start looking over his shoulder towards the party.
There are many faces. There's a few of the guards and maybe even a few Platinum Eye individuals kind of eyeing you. Kind of a little worried about your current posture.
Red King. Oh shit, wait, is this place is there windows to the outside?
There is one stairway that goes higher into the main castle, behind the main throne room here. To Bracky, and probably even to River, who knows where this room is, this is the room before they went to go fight the Lumerian King.
Where's the moon set?
That being said, jumping back to the other side of this room, Leodon, you see as good old Billiam is currently looking up to you with a grand smile on his face. Of course, this very peacock of a man, the shaved down sides, the flown forward hair. You have been a naughty little shit, haven't you? Who would have guessed that you managed to climb up the top of this kind of ladder? Did you miss me?
Leo slowly turns around. And with an equally big smile on his face, "It's good to see you again too, my friend. It's been quite some time since we've last left off."
It has been. I remember correctly, and my memory does serve me right, I always am sure. I sent you to the Penance Dunes for disobeying orders. So, what form of fate or destiny managed to pull you out of that hellscape straight here? So viciously curious.
You know, I'm still trying to figure that out myself.
As he looks over to Citra now. You've been out for a while, haven't you? You were just over in Kilnor.
Yeah. She just kind of like gives like the smallest of waves with her hand, like, hello.
Leodon. You and me, we're old friends now.
Of course.
I want to let you know, what I did was tough love. Really, it was. I needed you to understand the circumstances of our relationship. I really do. And for all it's worth, I would have gotten you out of the Penance Dunes in about a few days. I really would have, but you up and disappeared. I didn't know if you were dead, alive, or somehow escaped, and luckily it is the latter.
Insight.
Go ahead.
Immediately.
Go ahead.
I know he's
He's
fucking with me, but I want to see what exactly he's trying to
Yeah.
put
Even
into
with your
my
passive
mind.
insight, you're still gonna need to roll for it.
Ooh, 24.
Nice.
Big numbers, big numbers.
For what it might be worth, he's a man of his word. He really is. But he has a weird way of putting his words together. You feel like he might not have.
Just out of curiosity, is Sav just saying shit in the back of Citra's mind about this guy right now?
Oh, we'll get to you in
Yeah,
a minute.
but Citra and Laren are just standing there like, huh.
This guy's weird.
And Laren, you get a strange feeling from this man. Like, just oddly, almost like it's strange. You can tell he's something inclined, especially when it comes to the art of magic.
Is he like a regular for this event? Has he shown up before?
This is his first time here.
What is he representing?
Wallenstein.
Ah.
I will be fair, Leo. I think, in all reality, that we should get back together like we used to. I can imagine that the work that we had initially done was fantastic. And I really, really do wish you to contemplate that notion. I need you, Leodon, to make a wisdom saving throw.
Am I detecting a spell being cast?
Nope.
Oh.
$13?
No. You feel so inclined to do what William is asking of you.
Citra's
It
just looking
is-
between them like, what is going on?
It is almost enthralling. He's an old friend. And you can trust him. You believe him. As he puts his hands on your chest. I think tonight is going to be extremely interesting. And should I find the necessity to need you, I would hope you come running to my side almost immediately.
Well, I'll probably be here.
Citra is trying so hard not to squint. Like, what?
You do know he's working right now, right?
I was not aware I needed to seek the permission of a piglet.
That was rude.
A pig.
As taps your chest, Leodon.
Can I roll?
Oh, he's under
Can I
the table, I
Can
forgot.
I roll perception to see if Roy heard that?
I mean, you're not too far. You're under the table.
I just want to make sure.
You come to my house.
I just want to make sure. Okay.
But he does tap Leodon's chest a couple of times and says, I have other matters to attend to. Many a people, lots of hands to shake, really. But later tonight, I promise. He winks his eye and he begins to walk away from
enjoy
the rest
party.
of the
guys-
It'll be the last one you'll be invited to.
You guys should probably stop Raw. You guys should probably stop Raw.
You're under
What
the
is
table.
it?
What am I supposed to know about this?
As you are
Rob-
literally lifting the table up.
Raw shoots up from the table, angrily walks towards the guy, getting ready to throw a punch at him.
Would I be sensing danger towards this man that just charmed me?
I don't know, but
he's
Citra
not,
would.
He's not threatening you.
Has Dante walked back to the crew yet?
Citra.
In a moment.
Do I have protective urges towards this man?
To protect William?
Yeah.
Yes.
Then I would wrap my large hands around Bruh's shoulder with my pointer finger going up under his chin and sort of gripping at his collarbone. That's enough.
Leo, are you feeling okay?
Yeah, perfectly fine. Just need to wrangle you.
What's
And I sort of
Hey,
pull him
bro.
back.
bro? Let's go with his stops his attack. Trying stops there. So you know that asshole?
Yeah.
You just told us that guy put you in the dunes. How's he your friend? Why would... She'd look at Laura like, what just happened?
Old buddy of mine, yeah. Grindodriv.
Buddy, I wouldn't use that term the last time you spoke about him.
This guy sent you guys to the dunes.
Leo, the last time this
Yes.
happened, he sent Buddha to like some random shop outside. We managed to not fall for that? I feel like he did that to you.
He's very
Sound-
persuasive.
Sounds like we'll be bumping into him again.
We're not allowed to fight anything here, Buddha.
I mean, he said as much. Said he'd be needing my services later tonight, and well,
How about no? You work for the EHS.
why not?
He's not your friend. We're your friends.
Of course, he's my friend. You're my friend too.
Wait, do friends send each
yeah,
other to jail? How does that work?
It doesn't.
Or insult your other friends.
He said he'd get me out.
Dante's
Hold
coming.
on. Citra's gonna
Dante
go
inbound.
find Haley because she was there the last time this happened. She'd be like, hold on a moment.
She's currently across the main floor as people are kind of gathering and having a
Yeah.
situation with each other.
She
hold on.
was still go get Haley because she
Yeah.
was there when this happened last time and she doesn't know how to handle this.
Before that, bruh, as you are currently making a scene,
Oh no.
you see two individuals walking over towards this group of towards your group. The familiar face of Aki Ikari and a strangely well-armored samurai, face-covered, pure red armor, as he approaches almost with a level of vicious intent.
Uh-oh.
Fuck.
Citra, you're already gone.
No, I'm just saying, uh-oh.
Yeah.
Is Dante inbound?
Yeah, Dante, as you return back, and you're seeing there's currently an argument going on with your own group, as Aki Ikari steps just across the table from you, Burr. Son.
Oh, fuck.
Leo just looks between the two of them.
It is quite strange to find
You here, of all places.
Well, traveling around the countryside.
And not returning home! Like you were supposed to!
I did. I'm sorry, sir.
Leo's eyes just go wide.
Is Dante intimidated by this guy?
You can tell he seems fear-inducing.
He's like fully adorned in armor. I can't really see what he looks like underneath.
You can't see what the armored individual. Akikari, from his pure design, is very classical Yimnin robing, as well as some minor armament, the shoulder armor, and just this very rugged, almost olive-skinned individual with pulled back, graying black hair that comes out into a warrior's ponytail. You can see he's a veteran of an individual.
Is he human or?
He's human.
Okay.
He is human. The individual next to him, this fully armored individual with this massive Nodachi-like blade, currently sitting along the backside of this warrior, silent, unspoken.
Wait, can I... Wait, we were within 60 feet, right?
Yes.
Can I do Divine Sense?
Sure.
Alright, do I detect anything?
You do detect an undead in this room.
I had a
it is
suspicion.
standing across from you.
I had a suspicion.
Way to use that divine sense. I'm very proud of you.
Yeah, well done.
Is that something you need to spend?
You only get, like, I think one
You
per...
get 4 Divine Sense per long rest.
Okay.
Okay, hold on. Oh god. No, I hate my brain so much. Is there no term of security against this kind of stuff?
I mean, necromancy is not a limited practice, even in Yimnin, so some people may have undead servants sometimes here, as long as that they behave, and should they be used in accordance to the notion that they intend to attack with them, that's how you get banned and possibly extradited to...
Do they need to identify themselves? Make some paperwork? Nothing?
The undead don't need paperwork, really.
I mean the owners of the undead.
Oh, yes. Well, they have to inform in advance.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So it's not uncommon to see undead around here.
Yeah, it's not completely uncommon, but necromancy is a practice of magic that has that is not outlawed in Yimnin, and therefore, while they are on the grounds of the Adamantine Bastion, it's not outlawed here either. Yep.
I was about to say,
Bora.
freaking Kane is letting zombies into his house.
Yeah. Well, Canis
Okay.
is pretty careful too.
Bura,
Alright.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Not easy.
there
to
are
make.
many words of exchange that must be made in due time. I find it greatly disappointing that you would abandon the very family that gave you everything that you have for less than.
Wait, is he talking about the people? Is he talking about Dante?
He's talking about where you are now as a person.
I'm sorry to disappoint you, Father. I'm sorry.
Apologies will not settle disappointment.
sorry for being disappointed, Father. I'm sorry.
Dante's
Stop
gonna take a step
apologizing,
forward.
boy.
Dante's gonna take a step forward.
And who
Hello,
might you be?
sir. Hi. So, I know this might be stepping out of a comfort zone of some
Dante.
sort.
Dante. Vargas gives Dante one death glare. Stay out of it.
Dante's just gonna stare at him, no emotion. Look back to his dad. This man saved my life twice, just so you know. And then he's gonna step back.
Doing a few things right does not rectify all the wrongs he has committed so far.
I will regain my honor, sir. So that way you can stand tall in front of the family again. I will do everything in my power to regain this honor. Or die trying.
Is that so? I will hold you to that word, boy.
And as he waves his hand, the armored individual, as it turns, follows him as he goes back into the main floor. Citra.
Yep.
As you are walking across
Can I do
the
one
floor.
thing? Can I do one thing for Dante before we transition, please?
Sure.
I'm sorry, Dante, but he's not a man to be trifled with.
You have nothing to apologize for. He may have no honor to see in you, but I see it. Call this the honor amongst thieves.
You are acting very strangely.
Oh, well, I got a lot on my mind right now.
You do happen to catch an eye of somebody behind Bora, well off into the other end of the room, Dante, as it has stared at you a couple of times. Samuel is probably garnered some attention towards you. Anyways, Citra,
Yep.
as you are walking across the main floor in order to go find Haley, you hear Citra.
Oh, she just freezes. Just slowly turns.
As you turn, you can see standing side by side along with their vizier, Tarian and Marin Eidolon.
Hi. Surprise!
A surprise indeed. What are you doing here? As your mother pushes him aside and literally comes up and hugs you. It's a good time to finally see you.
And Citra tries not to cry and fails. Just gives her mom a hug back, just completely forgetting about the moment for a minute.
Yeah. It's just a massive, strong hug before making out. Well, you definitely found yourself. I've never expected less, but this is quite an interesting development.
Yes, I could say the same for the two of you.
Yes. Well, we do have quite a bit to talk about. As Tarian walks up. Yes. I guess there's just as much explaining from us as there is to you.
Yeah, I'm not, causing any problems for you two, am I?
As this young vizier, a very human man, with not too much of a beard. Definitely has that goatee, and then kind of slightly working it on the way up. Individual, very light brown hair, very dark-skinned Celsium man, wearing the general glorious robes of the royal house of the Sultanate. To be quite honest, I'm not exactly too disturbed by the notion of this. It is a wonder to finally meet you, Citra Idlewind, as he comes walking just around your parents respectfully, and
and she gives him like a bit of a bow too, just knowing that these have some sort of status.
Oh, please, by all means, as he reaches out for your hands and shakes it like violently up and down.
Oh no.
Oh my goodness, I've been wanting to meet you for so long. Your parents have wanted to try and keep things, their politics out of the house, obviously, but, hello, I am the Royal Vizier Utfar. I have heard so many stories about you. You are a wonderment and truly the culmination of generational work finally shown here today. My goodness.
I am?
As Tyrion steps over, long and complicated story. Z here is... he was the one that had listened to both myself and your mother in drafting the laws to help tieflings live in Excelsium.
Gotcha. Okay, that makes more sense. I'm sorry. There's a lot going on.
Absolutely. Well, to be quite honest, I think you should spend a little bit more time with your parents. I have people to meet, and I have people to shake hands with, as so many people seemingly already have. Tyrion, don't worry. I'll take care of myself. Sir. As he walks away, like, freely.
You're supposed to shadow him, I assume.
Part of the job.
When were you gonna tell me what your jobs were?
Marin kind of steps over. Well, we didn't have these jobs before you left.
Okay.
Well, we had them before you were born, but after we kind of just took a pension and we raised you, tried to separate that notion of politics and do our best to focus on you.
Huh. Oh, okay. That makes a little bit more sense. I'm not grounded, am I?
Your parents look at each other and laugh. No. I mean, you're your own woman now.
I know I left without a lot of warning. I needed to get out and become my own person.
We know.
I didn't mean to hurt you if I did.
There was a small time where we were scared. We wondered if you were going to be okay.
It's been rough, but I'm okay for now.
That's good. Tyrion, looking curiously at this whole situation. But I'm a little bit more curious as to how you got here. And before you can answer. Dante, Burra, Leodon, Laren. Anything you guys want to do while you're amongst this situation?
I don't know. I'm looking around to see where the queue of list of people talking to individually is.
Bro steps outside to... Does he have any more grass?
On you? No, you didn't take the opportunity to buy more while you were out.
He has tobacco though. That's good enough. Okay.
That's true.
So he just steps outside to smoke his tobacco.
Okay. Leodon, Laren, and Dante.
Well, is there anything to do?
You can socialize with any of the NPCs that I had named from the last episode. Of course, I still have them here.
Okay. So, Dante is gonna lean over to Leo. Leo, I got a vision from my goddess. As far as I'm aware, tonight is a red moon, and she told me the night of the red moon, a red king rises when he takes his white queen.
A red moon.
The blood
He,
moon.
he narrows his eyebrows.
Yeah,
We were
blood
in-
moon.
We were in that chamber with the gas. I saw a red moon too.
Wait, one sec. What was the name of that amulet again?
The Amulet of the Red King,
Fuck!
if you remember correctly.
Those any of these
and
sound
it's-
familiar to me?
Make... Oh, God. This is a little higher than your passive, so I need you to make a history check.
Sure. Uh, 23.
Ooh, good job.
23. Okay. So, the term the Red King is very occult-like. Mainly because it's so secretive and there's not too much information that roams around because you can't just say, we're a cult, kind of deal. You get a strange feeling that it has something to do with the occult or something to do with a being known as the Red King. There are a few whispers, but not too much history is known about the Red King itself, other than the title that was claimed by a old Orcan warlord many, many centuries ago. But even then, history during the time of the Fae of Almach was very unkept.
You guys are talking about the cult of Red King.
I don't know. I mean, we just grabbed this amulet recently, but, Leo, should we be telling him this?
He,
I feel like there's a lot you shouldn't be telling me,
his
but
mouth
you
and-
can't stop yourself somehow.
Leo will, flatten his mouth and sort of just, shake his head.
By the by, Leo, this, and quote, using his fingers or quotation marks, friend of yours, he represents Valistan, doesn't he? It's,
He actually represents the Farm Scholars.
so not from Valistan? Or did I get that wrong?
The
I think
Tharm
he's-
scholars are, and this is what you would know. The Tharm scholars are the higher magical echelons of Wallenstein. These are individuals that practice, learn, and develop magic technology and various other things. You would know that Helen Strassani was a Tharm scholar in her time before being captured.
And Valistan and Thalia Cleaves are the one in war, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I would be careful. They are a bit of a problem around these parts, especially with the whole war going in between them and Thalia Cliffs. You were working for him.
It's something like that. We had more of a partnership.
All right.
Not like it was against your will.
All right, bro. Comes back inside the room to the group where they're talking right now.
Okay. Dante, by the way, even with your passive, you can definitely feel like that there are a number of eyes coming from the Thalia Cliffs group, kind of looking at you and then going back to discussion.
God, I want to beat their faces in so bad right now.
You may mean both.
Well, I might as well go over and get the information that I'm looking for.
What information is that?
Why they decided to put a bomb in the middle of Wallenstein, causing a bunch of kids to get petrified.
No, don't be confrontational. This is not the time to be confrontational.
I swear, I'm not gonna punch him.
Dante, it's the peace summit. The last thing you want is to poke people who are at war with each other.
Normally I would say, nah, screw that, raise hell, but
The moment you try to do something like that, you are getting killed here.
Yeah. Especially, he turns to his father, that guy over there.
Currently discussing among various other Rikuya House members and this larger armored individual.
Last time
Fine, how about this? How about I just talk to him? Get a feel of what this guy's up to, what his deal is, and all that. Here, even Leo can come with me. As he slaps Leo's back. You got me, bud? Make sure I don't punch the guy.
I can do that. Yep.
Not about punching. If you mention terrorist attacks against each other, this can escalate. You can't go around accusing people of this.
Alright, you know what? I'm not bringing up the terrorist attack. I've got other matters that have nothing to do with that.
Dante, look, I'm not your boss. I'm just another guest here, but I can tell you, if you cause trouble, it's not going to end well.
I'll make sure not to cause trouble.
Why don't I trust that?
Dante's hands are crossed behind his back.
Oh, trust me, I don't trust it either. That's why I'm going.
See, that's why he's going.
So, you guys are making your way to Samael?
Yep.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Alright.
I'm going to eat some Jello, I guess.
Watch him eat Jello.
I mean, you could always join Citra.
Yeah.
It's not as tense.
Look at this ice sculpture.
That's a very nice boulder.
That is
a very nice boulder.
That is a nice sculpture, yeah.
Alright.
Yep.
So, Leodon and Dante, as you approach the group with the Thalia Cliffs, as four of the individuals look at these two approaching, you see as Samuel just waves his hand as they begin to disperse towards the rest of the party. Leodon and Dante, if I remember correctly.
Hello, handsome. What's shaking?
I've been wondering exactly when you would all make your way over here. I wasn't too subtle about it myself, but I'd imagine not much is going to be happening tonight. Not like any progress will be made anyways.
Progress. Funny way of putting it. So, how's politics?
War rages on. Nothing new. They kill our people, I kill theirs. Simple as that.
Very funny thing to say at a peace summit.
Well, we're not killing each other now.
Now. So, tell me, how did you get me put in jail? With such a handsome face like yours.
You shouldn't steal somebody's face. You don't know what it might belong to.
It seems to me strategically placed, almost. Were you watching me, Samael?
Maybe. Maybe not. I've always been slightly curious about those with similar abilities.
Similar? You say?
As he steps up to both of you, did you really think I would let any of you walk away with your lives unmonitored? Tell me, Leodon, Dante, you seem like calm and reasonable men. Are you calm and reasonable men?
Dante's like,
Compared.
got a really tight fist on his side.
Compared to some other people I can think of, I'd like to think I'm calm and reasonable.
Good. Then perhaps it might be important for you to comprehend why I'm doing what I'm doing. You see, anyone that gets in the way of assuring my people's independence, liberty, and freedom will not cross me thrice.
Who's oppressing your people?
Who else? You've seen exactly what is going on within Wallenstein. Taking children with particular abilities. Killing those with long and well-ingrained heritage here. The Cliffs of Thalia stood stalwart and defended this nation. He points towards Wallenstein's group as well as his own. For centuries. When Tiamat came, we defended. When the Lumerians started, we provided them their defenses. And when we asked for reparations, they said no. And we responded. We didn't pay their taxes. We didn't give them anything else until what was supposed to be ours was paid back. And what did they send instead? A brand new army. Arknights. To come in and burn down our home. Slaughter our people. Kill our children in their beds. So do you think that that would pass for 25 years without any retaliation? At all? Is it fair?
Huh. So an eye for an eye is what we're going for here.
It's what's right. And until they give up, we won't.
That still doesn't answer my question. Where do I come in all of this?
He steps over towards you. You have something that we both need. Perhaps I would consider this an olive branch. As he raises his arm and he pulls off one of the sleeves, you can see a pendant made of moonstone.
Son of a bitch.
Perhaps you should return home and understand your heritage, Dante.
Dante's hand loosens, now shaking.
As he leans over to your ear as quietly as possible.
I'm sure Mother would miss you greatly.
And pulls away. Is our business concluded here?
Dante doesn't say anything. He's just staring straight at the floor. Confused. Emotions everywhere. He just says nothing.
On some level, I can sympathize with you. But tell me, Mistress Gary, how much of a monster are you willing to become to achieve your goals? What depths are you willing to sink to?
The funny
To
thing
be viewed by your own people as a monster.
I'm willing to do anything it takes. Besides, I'm not the only monster in this room.
As he stares out towards Citra.
Oh no.
I step in front of his gaze.
Careful now.
With that, Citra,
Yes.
as you're standing there talking with your parents, discussing about the long travels, you are getting to the point of how you got here in the EHS.
Yeah. Well, at what point do you think I'd be talking about that? I don't know how much time has passed.
A little bit, but in this instance, you're getting to the point of, like, whether or not you want to tell your parents about exactly what happened or lie.
She doesn't like lying. She hates keeping secrets as it is. Once she gets to that point, she starts trying to, like, she stims a little bit by poking her fingers together a bit to try to figure out how to word this lightly. And she'll be like, I'm gonna need you to be very calm and understand that I am handling what I'm about to explain to you, that I'm allowed to explain. Can I trust you with that?
Of course. Your mother shakes her head as well.
You know I'm working with the EHS at this point. It's the only reason I'm here for that. How that came to be, not the best situation. On my travels, I happened to see someone going after another person, clearly kind of, I want to say drunk or something. So I tried to stop it, and they took it as I was trying to, quote-unquote, kill them. And that man happens to be pretty high up in status. Long story short, I did get thrown in the penance dunes. She puts up her hands, just bear with me. We did manage to get out, and a contract was made between myself and a few friends in the AHS. I can't talk about details, but things will be rectified. Eventually. But I'm okay. I need you to trust me on this and not say anything to anyone. I'm okay.
I see.
I did not know of your job So I'm trying to be very careful with what I say in case things might get too sticky for you. I don't know much about politics. That you would know.
No, it's fine. Marin steps over. We have our own personal connections as well. We can help in any way we can in order to settle this out, but who was it that you attacked?
I didn't attack anybody.
Stop.
I just tried to pull him off. He was a High Lord. Not a nice man, honestly.
Taryn kind of steps over just to... You can see there's a seriousness on his face.
What is their name?
Sweats a little bit. I don't like that tone. I feel like you are going to try something despite me asking you not to.
Citra. The name. Please.
I don't even know if I'm allowed to tell you. That's the problem.
You can hear a voice in the back of your head. The Sov begins to poke through. Oh, the ever-possessive father. Doing so much to protect his child.
She slightly turns her head a little bit. Like, not too much, but just slightly tilt her head. Like, as if she's listening to someone whisper to her, hearing that.
As you do, almost as if amongst the crowd you can see Sov kind of just waving a glass around, food in their other hand. I would truly wonder what would happen if they found out about me coming back out. I imagine they would do anything to put me back in.
She's the only one that can see this, clearly.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I'm just making sure, like, something didn't just happen that I wasn't aware about.
Perhaps if you manage to distract Father just for a little while, you might be able to deter our situation at the moment.
She just slightly nods a little bit. She just kind of sighs, relaxes her shoulders, and just looks up at him again. I'm not going to tell his name right now. I can't. I really need you to trust me on this. I know you want to protect me, but I'm also not a kid anymore. I'm under the contract, but also the help of the EHS, which, honestly, they've been really sweet and kind, and been learning a lot from them, to be honest. I actually am learning under someone right now. And she, for a moment, tried to see if she can spot Dagex for like a second.
Dagex is currently just back and forth with different guards at the very moment, as well as kind of dealing with some rowdier members, and also kind of just getting through some of the Dustlake family, trying to like calm both Lana and Lana and like lock down, because they're currently fighting over a massive piece of pork legs.
Also, I guess Lauren walked away from the group. Is he making his way this way, Brecky?
I don't even know. I'm eating yellow. This
tiny little red-haired halfling just standing. It's like, sup.
I was there during the conversation between freaking.
Regardless, if she spots him, she waved to him.
Between Leodon and the asshole, right?
Yeah.
Clearly.
Like I did hear he said, I can rely on you or something happened tonight.
Yep.
I heard that, right?
Yes, you did. You were standing right next to Citra when that happened.
I will report the shit out of that to Dagex.
Oh no, she was trying to get Haley up until she ran into her parents. Haley was there when this first happened.
Laren will report the crap out of that statement.
Okay.
All right, I'll get to that in a second then.
Just assume I did
Thanks.
it. It doesn't need to be like. Okay.
Okay.
But no, she would explain that she's been basically learning under, which in this case is technically her new master. And she'd kind of, if she could point him out for a second, she'd point out to Dagex, trying to like lighten the conversation just a small bit.
As Marin kind of steps in front of Tyrion, I think our daughter is right. Turns back towards you. They've definitely grown. They don't always need their mother and father.
That's not entirely true.
It's like whatever trouble they're in, they're willing to solve themselves.
If you want to just make sure, if you need to hear it, that I'm okay, you can eventually talk to Miss Kapoor. She's the one I report to.
As they both stare at this high elven lady currently standing amongst the other directors within the EHS.
She seems a little scary, but she's really nice.
All right. I'm sorry.
No.
Just... I feel like because I haven't seen you in so long, and...
I know. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry too.
She'd like offer to give him a hug, just holding her hands up to her dad.
As you hug, you can see a sob is currently standing across the room, at least from your point of view, and just rolling their eyes a bit.
She'd step back a bit and just... There are other things I want to talk about, but... This isn't the best environment, but I'm okay.
And as such, suddenly a voice rings in all of your heads, with the exception of Laren. A familiar voice rings through towards all of you in a single instance. We have a problem.
Azure?
You have an intruder in your midst. I have the next name from the Black Archives.
Is this, you said this is in our heads, right?
Yeah, it's the little communication thing we got going on.
It's telepathy.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, fuck. We're in his brain. What is it? Got a lot on my plate right now, bud.
There's an imposter among us.
Sus.
Someone's acting sus. Someone's acting sus.
There's a major problem going on at this very moment. Someone that is here has less than good intentions, to speak plainly.
Who?
They are known as the Scion of the Red King. I don't know who. I don't know why. But they do have intentions.
Leo's eyes go wide.
So does Citra's.
Dante, knowing the words that his goddess just told him.
The Red King meeting the White Queen.
Slow turns to look at Citra.
Well, Leo's tall. She'd be able to spot him.
just poking up, head poking up above the crowd.
Periscoping.
Dante, looking around, remembering seeing the goddess of magic. Does she have white hair, or is she white in any way?
She is wearing a beautiful white dress with long flowing green hair, standing next to a very veteran, rugged-looking tiefling man.
Mm.
Kind of almost looks familiar to Lauren's father, Urzer.
Mm.
Listen, you don't have much time. For whatever reason, I feel like that there is going to be something that will happen soon. And with all of the leaders of the world in one single room, do any of you find it a slight bit odd?
I mean, this summit, I didn't know.
No,
What's odd?
Citra would turn to her parents and be like, I don't mean to cut this short, but I gotta go do my job. I'll try and catch you later, I promise.
What? Okay. Oh. Okay.
Just, whatever happens, just stay safe. And I would suggest go finding your vizier.
Okay.
She'd like give them a quick hug, real quick, just real tight for a second before reluctantly letting go.
As you do, you begin to return back to the rest of your party. Lauren, you begin to see as there's a shock on each individual face, almost as if they're hearing something within the wind.
I just finished a point to that. Who says that? Who says, hey, I hope you're...
I have no idea. A lot of weird people come here, man. Every time.
Just need to keep an eye on the guy, will ya?
Absolutely.
Keep an eye on that guy.
I'll be right back. Now I see everyone like gathering together again. Well, I finally see you all together. What happened?
Nothing good. She looked to the rest of her friends here, like, we all heard that, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Heard what? The music? I know it's not like to my liking, but yeah, that's what Uncle Kano's like. So
it's nothing about the music. We're not really supposed to discuss what we're told by our boss.
what?
Yeah.
You begin, Lauren, you also begin to hear a voice entering your head.
Oh, a dust lake. Please, be calm. I think you might actually prove to be useful in this situation. The name's Alois Asher.
Oh,
Pleasure to make your acquaintance.
Alois Asher. Have I ever heard this name before?
You are familiar with the name Alois Asher.
Mm-hmm.
He is known as the Concierge of Crime.
Ah, what the fuck?
Well, say hello to our boss, I guess.
Yeah.
I guess you've been added.
I added to what? I'm not a criminal.
It's telepathy. Relax.
Listen, I need as many of your abilities to help in this situation. You have a traitor in your midst, and someone here is about to do something really, really terrible. And I need you all to focus. The Scion of the Red King is here. I don't know who, I don't know where, and I don't know what for. But I just know that they are here.
Could it be the guy that was concerned about something happening tonight?
It's hard
You
to
know,
tell.
Leo's friend.
Do you guys know something that I don't? Because you looked at me like I had 3 heads a minute ago, Leo. She didn't hear this whole conversation you had or what Dante said about what he saw and all that.
I need you all to look for something out of the ordinary. A mark, perhaps a giveaway, perhaps somebody's story is not lining up here.
Story.
I need you all to do your jobs.
Okay.
You'll be rewarded, I promise, but do something quick, or else we're gonna be in deep trouble.
Well, not gonna just straight up people that she doesn't know besides her parents. Would the vizier that shook her hand seem odd to her?
Make an insight check.
Woo!
My brain just goes, should I notify the level 20 character sitting over there?
21.
21. He doesn't come off as weird. He's genuine. He was the one that helped establish the whole thing with tieflings and Excelsium
Yeah.
To the Sultanate at the time, and he is Pure, genuinely good intentions here.
No, she's just trying to check her brains in, like, okay, who did you meet so far mode and checking things off. But again, she doesn't know what the rest of the group knows right now.
Laren, would you like to go speak to your mother about this?
River.
She was fucking paranoia to kingdom fucking come. The only issue, like, I'm finding, not to interrupt the level 20 character sitting over there, is he did say to, like, there's a traitor around, so we can't really spread panic.
Would River not
that
be able
panic.
to?
He's spreading. Give me a good reason not to go tell the freaking guards about this.
Well, we're not supposed to tell anybody about the black.
You don't know who is a scion here.
It could
You
be
don't
any of
know-
the guards. It could be any guest.
It could be you. It could be me. It could be.
Grab a shotgun, Susan.
Citra is just eyeballing the crowd at this point.
Looking for a symbol?
Something.
Or not cut up story? We don't even know the stories of these people. How can we cut up
Wait.
with something that is not right?
Wait. Remember the guy, we almost died the other day from that guy that kicked our butts for that amulet.
That's what I was thinking.
But he would stand out like a sore thumb in that armor.
Might not be wearing the armor this time.
Do you remember their proportions?
Big.
Okay.
Very big and pointy. But he had that sword with him.
A symbol?
That sword. Citra just has that faraway look in her face.
Wait, did I see the symbol on his sword? Or was that Citra who saw the symbol on the sword?
Citra's the only one that figured it out.
There was no symbol on the sword. The sword itself is intricately designed, and you would know what the Arkham Blade looks like, but you don't... Actually, make a perception check.
Me or Dante?
No, Citra.
Okay, perception.
That's a general thing that should be noted here. Is anybody armed, aside from the guards?
Damn, they taking weapons.
Well, bruh's...
19?
Well, that guy who was with Bruh's dad had a weapon.
Yeah, so all those who are representatives, like the top representatives, do not have weapons. However, their personal guards do. The only people that probably in this room that do not have weapons, aside from the highest representatives, are the people from the Thalia Cliffs and the people from the Wallenstein, as they had all agreed not to bring guards and to not bring weapons.
No. The other person that has a weapon is her dad, but she didn't see that on him.
Your dad does have a weapon. It was well on his side.
Yeah, but she saw that. That was clearly not the Arkham Blade.
Yeah.
They don't know it's the Arkham Blade, though. Only Citra does.
Okay, well, I have my own suspicions, because instead of focusing on the Red King, I'm probably going to be focusing on who the fuck the White Queen is.
Listen, I might be white, but no.
White!
Is it
All
because
right.
I'm white?
Yes.
Dante, without saying a word to like his... Well, I mean, I guess maybe he should say something to Leo. Leo, I'm going to go talk to the Goddess of Magic.
That's a
You look
sentence.
you look for red, I'll look for white.
Citra just looks at herself for a second. Am I missing something here? She doesn't know of this conversation.
All right, so Dante, you go to speak to Mistra.
Mistra.
Then I guess Citra would look at Lara and be like, I think we better go tell Miss Kapoor at this point. If something's gonna go down, they need to know.
Yeah, I mean, I will ask Auntie Helena, but
Would that cause
I mean,
a panic?
if there's anyone with the highest intelligence in this room, it will be her.
It's just, you don't think it would cause a panic, do you?
With Auntie Helena?
I don't know her.
Nah, she would not spread. She's more of a spy kind of deal.
Cool, okay. We gotta do something now. Just keep your eye out for someone incredibly suspicious, I guess.
Okay.
And a nasty looking blade.
So Lauren, you're gonna go talk to Helena.
Yeah.
Dante is gonna go talk to Mistra.
Citra's gonna go find Harleen.
Okay.
Because she's the only one that knows about the blade that Citra was allowed to talk about.
All right.
How about Leo and Bruh?
Burra, who are you gonna go talk to?
You could always go
I'm
with...
just going to stick with Dante for now. See what he does.
Okay.
And Leo?
All right. And what?
You want to go with Citra?
Yeah, Leo will probably stick with Citra because he's
Sus.
pretty. He is pretty apprehensive of leaving her alone, especially after Samael was staring at her for a while.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the monster comment. Love it. She does not know what went down. She's not a clue.
Okay. So I'm gonna start from across the table and go. Start from the top of the table and go across.
Mm-hmm.
Citra and Leodon, as you walk up to Harleen, as you can see she's being slightly apprehensive. She's not even following a conversation right now as you both approach. Oh good, at least somebody was listening.
You heard that then, right?
This...
But he contacted too.
Oh yes. Keep in mind, me and Azure are kind of tied to the hip right now.
Yeah, I can imagine that's a little tense. I haven't seen that blade we spoke about, but why do I have a feeling we're going to see it?
Currently trying to warn the guards, but even then it's hard to trust any of them if there is a sign amongst them.
Am I
It could
allowed
slip
to...
out at any point.
Yeah. Am I allowed to tell him now? She points at Leo.
About what?
Blade, you told me not to say anything.
Blink.
Blink, blink.
That complicates things because the Arkham Blade is not something that we need to be discussing right now. There are other matters. Who is the Scion, and why are they here, and what do they want, is the question.
Is there anything in our past encounters, especially back in that house, that rings a bell that would match anything here, besides the blade? So, because Dante went over a lot of what he found in that house, too.
The Red King. I need to have a discussion with Canis at the moment.
And
But-
just Azure also brought Lauren onto the telepathic wavelength here. He's yeah.
Creative as ever, dragging people in when he shouldn't. Anyways, you both start looking for anything, symbols, as everything that Azure was noting.
Yeah.
Find stories that do not make sense before time runs out. If it's happening and it's going to happen fast, we need to react just as quickly. Go.
Yep.
She pushes through some of the other directors and leads off towards Canis. In almost meeting up with Lauren, we'll get to that in a minute.
Sure.
Dante and Burra.
Mhm.
So you both approach. You can see as this large tiefling man kind of steps in front of the goddess. Whatever business you may have with the goddess herself, you can start with me.
That's what you want to do the talking?
Sure. I offer you a good prayer from my goddess, the goddess of the moon.
Sister Sahani, one of her clerics, I'm assuming?
Yeah, you could say that.
Oh, Devash pushes him off to the side and... Well, this is quite interesting. Magical threads of fate often pull in several different directions, but yours does shine white. I am Mistra,
the Weave Keeper. I
Ah,
represent the sheer plains.
Ah, yes. I've been there in visions. My goddess has brought visions to me.
And she often does that. Not really easy for those beyond the divine gates to speak so plainly. It's kind of a hard and fast rule. Way before the favor mark, honestly. So, what brings all of you to me?
I was quite interested. I mean, seeing how I worship your sister and everything. Being in your planes in my vision, I thought I would just probably get to know you a little bit better.
Don't play coy with me. I can tell when somebody's lying. Something is important and it's going on, and I want to know. Now, see me, I'm not prone to make any actions. Consider me a truly neutral party here.
By the
Can I
way,
do
is
an
she the same
insight check
Mistra
on
we
that?
met?
I'm sorry?
Is she the same Mistra we met when she was a kid?
She has grown into a full-grown
So she
woman
she
at
did
this
get
point.
to grow up. Okay,
Yeah.
that's good.
Happy ending.
Can I do an insight check?
Sure.
Is she about to blow up?
17.
She couldn't possibly be lying.
Okay.
Okay, so who should we check next?
Well, I think, should I say something to her first? Because she wants
Yeah.
to know what's going on. My goddess, a sister of my goddess, your sister has shown me something, or told me something very troubling. I don't know if this rings a bell to you, your highness, but she told me the Red King will rise when he takes his takes his White Queen.
The secrets of magic goes very, very far for any of us. I was merely born shortly after the time of the Dawnrite. But the Red King and the White Queen are a curious case, aren't they? I know of both. They are not a who, but a what. The White Queen is a staff. A staff made of pure bone. Where it is? There's a limit to my omnipotence. Bork.
Wait. Really quickly, Dante just picked up a staff from somewhere. Was I able
No.
to... No?
It's not what you might think, I promise you. It looks like a spine. I don't know where. I don't know when it was created. It was probably during the time after the Feyvelmark. But, as far as I do know, the Red King and the White Queen must never, ever meet. At least that's what the Weave tells.
Thank you, my goddess. Or my goddess's sister. Auntie, I guess?
Auntie,
interesting.
really, Dante?
Interesting.
Hey, I'm not good at these situations.
Very interesting.
Hardly am
Okay.
I in the presence of goddesses, like, being present and here and there and beautiful and looking just like my goddess.
You are quite the curious one. Anyways, good luck. As she begins to kind of walk amongst the rest of the crowd, they all kind of steer away, almost as if they even so much as stare, Tavash would stare them back down. Alright, so, Laren, as you begin to approach Helena,
currently sitting amongst with her family. And you meet up with Harleen as she approaches Canis. Oh, well then. A curious situation where we could all discuss something that's going on right now.
Huh?
Darling.
Hi.
Hey.
Do they look like they know something's up? What was that?
Harleen is currently trying to talk to Canis independently. You are speaking to Helena.
Gotcha. Hey, Auntie.
So good to see you. Hey, it's good to
Hi.
see you. Well, how's your mother doing?
I'm stressed as usual.
Yes. Yeah, I could kind of see that.
No, it's just having this many people, these important people in one space, kind of gets her on edge.
Anyways, what did you want that you wanted to talk to me about?
Oh yeah, it's a little tiny thing that it's such a small inconvenience that is it ESH? What was it called? ESH? Fuck.
EHS.
EHS.
I got those confused.
You're good.
About the EHS, is it possible to talk a little bit of a whisper level, but not actually be whispering for the sake of the podcast?
Oh yeah, no, like as you kind of move off to the side, she's willing to talk independently.
Oh, also, Laren will cover his mouth because he knows that River can read lips.
That's true.
Oh no.
Yeah,
She has a freaking
observe it.
perception of 20-something and can read lips.
Yep.
So Laren covers his mouth. It's like, have you heard anything about the EHS working with the what was the name of the criminal?
Louis Asher.
Alois
Asher? That particular notion is extremely delicate and also very, very quiet.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm whispering and covering my mouth, Auntie. That's why I requested to talk in a different place.
Listen, we made a deal with Alois Azure some months ago, in order to help with our current worldwide mission, and also on top of that, he had very important information that was pertinent to the Adamantine Bastion, and also to Canis.
He has some more information, Auntie, though. He just contacted the group I was with and myself. Apparently there's someone here who is an intruder.
As you see, she goes almost back into that warrior-like mode from before her time as a queen.
Something about the Crimson King Scion. So the Red King Scion.
I see.
And the White Queen.
Is she reacting defensively, or is she like...
She's kind of scanning the room. Like, without even... She's listening to you, like, without even having to move, but her eyes are kind of bolting to every single face in this room.
Apparently something bad's gonna happen tonight.
Something is going to probably happen. Have you made any assumptions as to who it might be?
I mean, I have my bias towards the Wallenstein, but I don't know.
She leans over towards Canis. Darling, I am going to walk around for a little while. I hope that you enjoy conversation with Harleen as she gets up and she kind of pats you on the back. Let's take a look around.
Anyway, this gel, Auntie.
I know.
Pretending as we walk around.
You know, you have to meet some of the Lumerians. They have created culinary masterpieces like no other. I know with Lobondel, your culinary skills are unmatched, and they just continue
And we
having
pretend.
that conversation.
We make conversations. We go around the room.
Yep. All right. At this moment, you are in a room full of untrustworthy faces aside from your own. There is a scion of the Red King here, as he is a threat and the next name from the Black Archives. And with that, we're going to take a quick break.
Ah, come on.
Aw, damn!
Oh, God. All right, so we're going to take a quick 10-minute break. We will be right back, and we're going to watch this whole tense situation unfold. All right, see you guys in 10 minutes.
Yes, 10 minutes.
Yeah. Bye. And we're back.
Yo.
However, Desi is currently still pooping, probably.
Maybe.
So
MIA.
maybe. Yeah, MIA for the moment. When they get back, they'll be back. All right. So, that being said, let us jump back into the session.
Yeah, boy.
Back to the panic attack.
It's your boy.
All right. So, as tensions begin to rise within the room, you are all currently trying to find what is going on, or who is the scion of the Red King. I'm going to go across the table and figure out who's going to talk to who and what. Citra.
Yep.
Who are you going to talk to next?
Given that she's also still concerned about Leo, she's just gonna walk over to try to find Haley amongst all this, all the while listening to conversations going on around them because they have a bigger fish to fry right now.
Alright.
Is Leo still following with?
Yeah.
Okay. All the while muttering, just trying to remember stuff to Leo, at least going, I don't want to say it's obvious, but Lacquerel's also here. Like, whispering it to him. He was in that book. He was in that book with the amulet. You saw how creepy he was?
I did, and...
I know things may not always be like, oh, it's exactly what you think it is, but at the same time, it just feels a little too coincidental.
We could try to occupy his time, see if...
He knows my face. That's the problem.
He doesn't... We all saw him.
Yeah, but he put me in the dunes, remember?
I could go to him.
You could, but keep in mind, he saw us going to that house before all that. He might be a little suspicious of us. All the while keeping an eye out for Haley in that bright red sequin dress.
Oh, yes.
Just come with me for 1 minute, and she's trying to find Haley.
Okay. As both of you go to find Haley, bruh, who are you going to be looking for? As Dante's currently kind of following whatever lead you're doing.
Right now, bro, is just listening in the room while avoiding his stab as well. Can I roll a perception check? Just to observe any suspicious movements in the room, if you don't.
Sure. Go right ahead.
Alright. Blah blah blah. Damn, 14.
Alright. I'm gonna go with your passive on this one, though.
Hello.
There you are.
There you are.
Welcome back.
Sorry about that.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Where you
Yeah.
at? Poop?
We were a little worried. It's fine.
Where you at? Pooping?
Yeah, were you pooping?
Yeah, I'm so sorry. I got a little stuck.
It's okay.
Fair
It
enough.
fell in, I see.
All right. Yeah. Don't worry, we're already back in.
Don't worry, I've been there. I've been there
Yeah.
before.
Okay, sorry.
So you're along with Burra, as Burra's kind of just like looking around the entire room, kind of trying to find any strange motion or whispers that kind of come across the room. Bruh. Actually, here. Okay. You see, the person that probably is making the most amount of movement is this William Moel. On several different occasions, he's gone from person to person, shook hands, spoke, and you can see as people like liven up or even relax around this individual on several different occasions. You also take note that there is this level of somewhat condensed party that is from your father's side, as they're kind of just keeping an eye, watching everything. He is constantly looking towards the main door, the throne, you, and then the rest of the Thalian Cliffs area. And there's also the last one is that Earth Genasi man from the Thalia Cliffs is currently just taking steps closer and closer towards the Wallenstein area.
Huh, that's interesting. One of them is stepping close to the Wallenstein area. There's also one guy being like a annoying fuckboy or whatever, but I just think he's just brown-nosing at this point. Let's talk to that guy.
Dante's with Buddha, by the way.
Yeah. Alright. Which guy?
The guy circling around the yin, I'm trying to remember the name. The last guy you mentioned.
Oh, the Earth Genasi man.
Earth Genasi, yeah.
Yeah. This is... Please excuse me. Pull out my notes. Where is he? This is Sariel Tabitha Ada Tabethia Aria Ada Sariel.
I'll call him Tabby.
That works. As you approach that man, Lauren, you are currently walking alongside with Helena, as Helena's kind of making very delightful talks with some of the leadership here before reaching Excelsium at one point, even speaking with Tarian.
One sec, I let the dog out of my room.
It's fine. There's constant, like, curious looks and pauses as she's asking very important questions, but not giving away the whole thing, very subtly. It's a very interesting talent that Auntie Helena has.
Very wink wink.
Yeah. Brecky?
You're muted.
Hello?
Yep. There you go.
Howdy.
Howdy.
Okay. Alright.
Alright, and after ending that conversation with the Excelsium representatives, she turns towards you. That's one down.
Well, the one I have my suspicions about is the guys from Belliston, was it? Yeah, Belliston. Wallenstein. He was William, right? Or
Baron William Mowell, yes.
That's the guy that talked to Leodon. Am I correct?
Let's make our way over.
Yeah, that's him.
Yeah.
Then let's make our way over to William, shall we?
When he was talking to Leodon, he was saying that Leodon should be on his side if anything were to happen tonight, so raises suspicions immediately. The weird part is that Leodon, according to Citra, doesn't like the guy, but now they're friends?
This leads to a very interesting circumstance. Alright, let's go. It's kind of walking along. Citra,
Yeah.
Leodon, as you both approach Haley, as she is currently downing one drink and having another snack, just stuffing her face.
Hi, Haley.
I have not been able to relax. Oh, hello! It's good to see you. Are you
she
guys
wanted to
having fun?
relax.
Yeah, didn't expect my parents.
That's right. Oh, that was so interesting. How'd that whole thing go? Not tension filled?
Sort of. Dad's kind of protective, like really protective, but I smoothed things over, I think. But, anyway.
As I imagine all good fathers are, unlike mine.
I have to ask you something because you were here for it.
Yes, what's going on?
You remember, and Leo, please trust me on this, pauses and looks back at Haley. You remember William, right? Lowell? The one back when you went with us?
The Baron at Kilnor, yes.
Yeah, you remember how he said something real weird and managed to get Buddha to leave, but the rest of us didn't, but it felt weird?
He's very persuasive.
Yeah, I know. She's just staring at him like...
I glassed over.
I do slightly remember that. And kind of looks at Leodon.
He said, you know how, he said it, like, those two are not friends, and then he said that weird thing to him, and now suddenly he thinks they're friends, and said, if anything should happen tonight, I hope you'll be on my side. Something happened, I don't know what happened, but I figured you might know.
As she kind of staring into Leodon's eyes.
You think he did something to me? No.
Oh, Leo, please.
We're pals.
No, you're not.
From what I can see, it is strange that your position has changed with him so violently. He is a master of the art of persuasion. She's trying to reach up towards like your chin and kind of pull some of your hair to take you down a bit. And she's like staring at your eyes.
Ow, 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 ow. Okay,
His
all
blood
right.
flow hasn't changed all that much either. If it is magical, I would be able to tell, but perhaps maybe not.
I would assume that if he tried magic, the guards around here would have stopped that.
Exactly.
But
Like I said,
Leo, can
me and
you...
him go back.
Yes, but not in the way you think. He put you in the dunes.
He said he was going to get me out.
No one as a friend puts you in the dunes. Our situation is incredibly rare, apparently, and no one else generally makes that out.
Well,
She just takes...
you see,
She's just gonna take his hands like, do you trust me? The
Yes.
biggest anime eyes on the planet.
yes, I do trust you.
Trust me when I tell you right now, that guy is not your friend. He also can... He did something to that other guy, that kid's father, and now she's gone too, and that's eating away at me. But she's just... She doesn't know how to explain this. It's so frustrating.
I fully comprehend. Don't worry. I understand. Leodon, I'm
Yes.
going to ask you a very important question.
Yes.
Who are you going to prioritize in a moment in which something might happen? Would you prioritize protecting your friends, or would you prioritize protecting him?
I mean, he did stop Buddha from going at him. Immediately.
I mean, to be fair, it's
This is a different circumstance. Imagine your friends are about to be killed, and you have that your friends will be killed, or this man will be killed. Who do you save first? And I want you to think, Leodon, because you would know the true answer is that you would defend him first.
Well, obviously I try to save everyone, but he'd know what to do and be able to guide me through everything, and I'd...
So that answers my major question. Whoever William Lowell truly is, he's obviously got some kind of hold on him.
Yep.
He
That's
keeps
what I was worried
saying
about.
William.
Is that not his name?
Well, he could have many different names. I don't know. I know him as Grenodriv.
Who?
You see, there's a slight flush color to what was this very bright pink female. And before we get to that,
Just goes cockeyed.
Dante and Burra. As you step towards this large Earth Genasi man, as he's currently inching his way closer towards the Wallenstein group.
Sup? Yo! See, you have something that you want to talk to that group about? Buddy?
'Tis a private master, yes. I'm sick and tired of our wars. I'm wondering if there might be something that we could negotiate, but this is not a business proposition to either of you. So if you would excuse me. Trying to kind of push you both to the side.
You don't want to do that, buddy. I can stand here all day.
You are EHS, correct?
Correct.
Then do your jobs. And leave me to mine.
Not before we ask you a few more questions.
Oh, so I'm the one being interrogated, are we?
Mm-hmm.
And what makes you think I'd be inclined to answer any of your questions?
Because a lot of people might die if you don't.
I'm sorry?
Let's see. I'm not... Braun leans towards Dante. Should we just tell him the whole thing, or should we skim the details?
I think we can make this fun.
Oh, what do you propose?
Dante's gonna pull out his deck of cards. We'll play him for answers.
I'm game.
I'm not in the playing mood, unfortunately. And keep in mind,
Sure?
I'm very sure. Oh, if you would please excuse me, I need to speak to the here. As he kind of just begins to walk around you both at this point. Good luck with whatever it is you're trying to save us all from, apparently. He now begins to walk towards
Insights.
Group.
Insights.
Sure, go ahead.
Insights. I want to make sure that...
Even with your passive, you can tell he's being honest, but let's see if you get any more.
Fucking hell. 14 again. Okay.
Yeah, he's not lying. He is trying to do his best to settle matters.
He's not lying. He's just an asshole. Got it.
Yeah, he doesn't know you two, so he's just like, he's a little more preoccupied with his nation's health over a couple of EHS members.
Okay, so I guess he's not the culprit. He's just an asshole. Okay, so that leaves the other guy. The brown noser.
Dante's shuffling around his cards.
What are those cards anyway, by the way?
Oh, just a special little deck I have.
That ain't a deck of many, is it?
No.
Sweats.
I would never give that away freely at the start of this campaign.
Does it have Uno cards?
Alright, so you guys want to go speak to who you know as William.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
Yeah.
Currently, Laren and Helena are making their way to them, as you both will be making your way to Laren and Helena.
Ooh,
As you
convergence.
all meet up. As you all meet up with this one William Moel. Oh, good. I'm surrounded by the gracious queen. And EHS members.
Oh, you know, the one you called Piglet a couple minutes ago?
Did I now?
Did you? You did.
Dante's
Helena.
still shuffling his cards.
Helena speaks up. there's currently a matter that I am delicately trying to discuss with many of the members here, as I'm just checking in and making sure that all of us are here with good intentions. And if you were to speak poorly of a close family friend of mine, I would like to know as to the reason why. He's being stared down by 4 people. Interesting moment. Ah, yes. I'll be plain and simple. I don't like the Dust Lakes. Like, at all. I have my personal reasons as to why, but I don't like the Dust Lakes. They're sloppy. They take what they want. They are like overgrown weeds in certain places, and also on top of that, they smell funny.
Oh.
Does that help, oh gracious queen of the Adamantine Bastion?
Who are the
See
Durst
as-
Lakes again?
Laren's entire family.
River.
Ah, okay. Just double checking.
As you can see, there is no longer what was this very strong face, now very serious and sour. I've personally fought with the Dust Lakes. I personally liberated their entire home, and at least assisted. And Laren is one of the most smartest, kindest individuals I've come to know in what is a very long life for me. So William, whether or not it is a crime if you can dislike the Dust Lakes is not the matter here. These peace summits are for the sake of respect and dignity. I would like you to kindly apologize to my friend before you find me in a very unhelpful mood. Is staring down towards you, Laren.
Now that wouldn't be difficult,
will
would
it?
it?
I apologize. Greatly. I do. Obviously. We're all friends here. We're supposed to help each other out, create peace within the realms. Does this satisfy the situation?
Dante, did you say something?
You're not here.
No, like I heard something, but like it was very low, so I was asking if he was trying to come through.
No, I think you probably heard me a bit, sorry.
It's okay.
Oh, no, okay. So, does this satisfy the situation for the 4 of you?
Well, it was for me more than anything. I don't know what the other 2 are doing here, but you know, I'll take it, even though it's not honest.
Well then, I better get back to representing my nation.
How's that going, by the by?
He's doing a shit job at it.
That's not untrue.
Dante has this as personal.
Looking at you, Dante. Well, back to schmoozing, as many people would say. Ta-ta. As he walks away into the crowd once more.
How nervous did he look when the queen showed up?
Very nervous.
Good. Ah, the pettiness.
As Helena stares down the 3 of you. So you 2 are my newest EHS members.
Oh, yeah.
You're doing great.
Auntie Helena, these are Bra and Dante. Dante, Bra, this is the Queen Helena.
Well and aware, my granddaughter has spoken of all of you both highly and with a level of distress.
I get that a lot.
Yep.
Well, Keep up the good work. She stares down to you, Laren. I'm going to split up from here, and I'm going to keep asking more questions. You help these two.
Do be careful. I don't like how this is going.
Me neither. Alright.
Did you? Oh no! Wait, hold on. Have you guys found anything before she goes?
No. The White Queen is not a who, but a what. And so far we found out the what is a spine.
Spine?
A spine.
Great. This is gonna be complicated.
Yes. Very well. I'll keep that in mind. Good luck, darling. She walks back and begins making her own round. However,
Uh-oh.
Oh boy.
Uh-oh.
On the Helena, the music changed.
as all of you have tried to make any assumption, at this point I'm going to do the DM thing. I'm going to have you all pull together at once.
Yep. Convergence.
Have you any clues as to who you can assume might be the Red Scion?
Citra, I very much think it's Lockerell.
Dante's thinking it's William.
Who goes by a different name, apparently.
Yeah, different name. Try to charm Leo. Think something's gonna go down tonight.
Yeah, we don't know the charm yet.
He did charm Leo.
He did? Wait, was that confirmed by?
Yeah.
Okay.
She's charmed in some way. We don't know how.
I'm charmed, but no one in character knows that.
Okay,
Yeah.
gotcha.
Yeah.
I was confused if it was confirmed or not.
Citra just knows
Unless-
something's off, and that's why she went to Haley.
Yeah, unless Haley managed to deduce that.
Kind of.
I don't know, Yarrow, was that confirmed by you, Haley?
She has confirmed he's not exactly 100% himself, as he almost seems naturally persuaded towards William.
Mm-hmm.
But that's not exactly a giveaway to who might be the Scion.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Well, no, but William is not in good graces right now.
No.
He really isn't.
How do you pronounce that name again?
What was the name you knew him by, Leo?
Grin no drib is what I said.
Grin. Okay.
How do you spell that?
Grin,
Grin, like the word grin.
Yeah.
Nodriv.
Okay. Also, the Earth Genasi didn't seem like a threat.
No, but Citra would mention that, Lockerell is also here, and you found the book, and his name was in it. Going back way too far for this man to look as he is.
You know, the hard thing,
True.
The hard thing is, I don't know what story we're supposed to realize doesn't make sense since we just heard one story from people.
Yep.
Like, I don't know how we are supposed to, disprove that.
You guys have spent a lot of time trying to get more answers from people that didn't matter at the moment.
Yeah, we did.
Mm-hmm.
Damn. Well, I mean, the goddess was kind of helpful.
We know it's a weapon.
Oh.
We know they're weapons,
Yeah.
basically.
Yeah, we know it. We know it's a spine for the White Queen, but
A
the
staff.
Red King, the staff.
But
Well, I
wait.
mean, it's a staff made of a spine
Mhm.
or bone.
Would the amulets was taken away from Haley when that whole debacle happened?
Which tobacco?
Oh, when we gave her the amulet.
Yeah, the amulet got taken away when we got into that squash fight with the with that guy that has the blade.
Wait, which amulet?
The amulet of the Red King.
Mm.
The one that Rob had.
And that was taken by someone?
It was taken away for safety measures.
Oh, okay.
Oh, maybe Lockerell is a problem then.
Yeah.
So, do you all wish to go and speak with one Lockerell Thivil?
We kind of have to.
Yeah, he's the only other
So the
option
one person
we have
that we're
right now.
yeah, it's the one person we're suspecting that we haven't talked to yet. So
Citra would just kind of look at all of them going, one of you needs to talk to him more than me, because remember, he threw me in the dunes.
Wait, he knows who you guys are, right?
He knows of us. He thought I was familiar to him. Just so that he doesn't get defensive right away with me.
So here's the thing. Even if you go talk to him, like, what are we asking? Hey, are you the Red King's scion? What? Like what?
How old are you, bud?
Are there any tests we can give him?
So what now?
What?
Like what tests? What tests can we give to him to check to see if that's true?
Yeah, what do we know of the Red King to prove that someone is a scion of the Red King? Because as far as I'm aware, we know nothing of the Red King, other than maybe it's a weapon.
We do know of the amulet that we had that Dante found the journal about in what's his face, the other High Lord's
Thamian Bitch's house?
Yeah, Thamian Bitch's house.
Do you think he would be wearing the red scion would be wearing an amulet?
No, he would not be wearing that amulet just out in the
No,
open.
they're trying to
wait,
find
wait,
that
wait,
shit. Actually,
wait. What if? Alright, this is simple. What if we just talk shit about the Red King?
No,
because
we
it's
don't
a
just.
cult.
Yeah, you don't just say that out loud.
Yeah,
No.
you're not gonna openly talk about that. He's not gonna go, oh, how dare you talk about the Red King like that and attack. Like, no.
He could be a simp, I don't know.
Like, he has to be subtle about this kind of shit. Like,
Oh man, what if we talked about how
Aaron,
we
you
found
okay?
the Yugoloth? What if we're just like, oh man, so yeah, we were at Thamian Bitch's house the other day and we found out he's got like the Yugoloth under his house and like somebody's name was in a book.
Dante,
nah,
you
you're not gonna.
You sounded robotic. Am I the only one to see it?
No,
Yeah,
it
just a little
happened.
bit, but
Yeah.
got it.
yeah,
Am I fixed?
a little bit
So,
of
yeah,
interruption,
you're
but I
fine.
think you're good now.
It's good.
yeah.
Alright.
Okay, I was gonna
So,
say maybe I should talk
what-
shit about Thamian Cross to get him to come over.
Would he defend the Thamian Cross?
I mean,
Like-
he was working with them.
You can mention his wife.
Does he care about the wife?
Oh, they got into a fight.
We don't even know where she's at.
Yeah. Let's go find
But
them.
how would you naturally bring this up is the issue, because like, you can't go up to someone and start talking about the Red King or start talking about their secret society shit.
Citra's already
You're gonna
eyeballing
get
the crowd
attacked
to see
when
if she
you
can
start
find
talking about
him.
that.
Is
Or not
Lockerell
attack.
in attendance right now?
Yeah, he's currently standing next to the R here. Just kind of having a silent conversation.
All right, maybe I should.
What did we take a
Well-
look see? What would we make a collective perception check to see if he is wearing anything related to the Red King?
Yeah, well,
Dante
when-
can change his appearance, and Lauren is unknown to Lockerell, so
I don't think
maybe those two team up and.
I don't think Dante can change form without getting caught by the guard right now.
Yeah, we got the opal eye or the platinum
Well,
eye on us.
you're not in your usual form right now, even though.
True.
I'd imagine
So he-
this is stationary Dante.
Yeah, this is the one I'm typically in. I haven't changed my form since we got here.
No, we're talking about like you're
Wait
in a different outfit right now.
Am I misremembering something? Isn't your base form supposed to be Samael?
No, I had stolen Samael's face, so it only changed like my looks like a little bit. So that's why Cal kind of got on me before, because I look similar to what I just found out today is my brother, but like there were subtle changes, not like extreme changes.
Okay.
So, who is going to Lockerell right now? I need to know.
I'm guessing maybe.
Telling?
I think Citra would. I think Citra and Dante would. They
Citra and
can
Dante.
play off each other really well in the persuasion area.
Yeah.
All right.
Because if he recognizes her, she can poke him. You know.
Yeah.
Okay. So, Citra and Dante, you both are gonna go. Leodon, are you staying with the rest of the group?
I think I might be a liability. Well, Leo wouldn't think he's a liability.
No, not right now, anyway.
But if this is the plan that was discussed beforehand, then it's just going to be Dante and Citra.
Can we?
He probably would have stayed nearby at like the snack bar or something.
Yeah, I was about to say, can we like not
have it back up to listen? But...
Be around the talking girl, so we stop splitting the group like this.
Yeah.
Okay. No, I've been doing a good job of keeping track of everyone.
I know, but it's like,
yeah. All right. So, I need Laren and Bruh and Leodon. I need you three to make some stealth checks. Who has
to merge with the crowd.
To not be
Yeah.
suspicious.
You
Don't
three
be
would need a stealth
suspicious.
check. None of you are passive.
Alright.
Yeah.
Now, since I'm wearing dress clothes with
Oh,
this... With,
shit!
Ooh!
Oh,
Nice.
Bruh, finally get into 20.
Yep.
Since I'm wearing
since-
dress clothes and not my armor, would I not have disadvantage on this?
You would not have disadvantage.
Alright,
That is
just a
correct.
straight roll then.
Yeah.
Not with...
Do I need to roll? Like, does
There we go.
he know me? I guess.
Ooh.
You're kind of trying to
3.
sneak around. Okay. Yeah, you're trying to sneak around and listen. All right. Good to know.
16.
So, as you three kind of position yourself in almost in like a triangular state, Leodon, you're just big and visible in all ways, but
Just look down at the
Since-
snack table and be like, ooh, hors d'oeuvres.
yeah. Leodon, or Dante and Citra, as you approach the Fallenstein area, you can see what is a defeated Earth Genasi kind of just walking away. As the both of you come over and you see and are here. The two ministers, excuse me. Grab them. You see, are here Vesta Kalavid, a beautiful elven woman. A High Lord Lacarel Thavil, a purely bald-headed, somewhat older-looking man with a little bit of facial hair. You see a minister, Nicoletta Montgomery, who has this big, billowing ponytail, human woman, and Minister Devin Roos Echelon, who is this halfling woman with very bright pink hair with white tips at the end, all wearing their minister robes, with the Adhir being the most prominent between them. And they're all just kind of watching, staring, enjoying the party. And
Don-
as you all approach Lacarel, his eyes move towards Citra and you. Oh, definitely some interesting guests this night.
Citra would just kind of bow her head, still out of respect. Despite the situation, he's still a High Lord.
Our condolences to
What?
your friend, Thamian Cross.
Nailed it in one shot.
It is truly a shame. I knew him well. He was a researcher, much like me, in many ways.
You're a researcher?
Yes. I dabble in discovering not just only different art forms of magic, but also uncovering the history of the dark arts.
Oh, that sounds really complicated.
They are. A lesson to learn from the past in order to prevent calamity in the future.
Yeah.
Please excuse me, Argir. It seems like we have some interested scholars among ourselves. She kind of looks nonchalantly towards him. shakes her head, and then continues kind of talking with the other two ministers very quietly, very properly.
So, what could possibly two EHS members have to talk with someone like me over such scholarly matters?
Uh-oh, did my mic...
Heard.
Sorry.
Yeah, your microphone.
Go for it. Yeah, have Dante go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay.
We heard that Damien had something stolen from him recently. Something very valuable.
That is correct. It was a precious family heirloom that was passed down from my family generation to his.
Are you related?
Not by blood, but by a long form of family ties.
Oh, okay.
My great-great-great-grandfather at one point needed assistance in understanding the intricacies of an old artifact at the time.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
It truly is.
Did anyone figure out what that heirloom was?
At one point, we were on a lead. The discovery of an old Orcan warlord at the time. Before the Feyveil, I believe.
Oh, very old. Got it.
Yes. During the time before the Feyveil, it was a matter in which the world was strewn across in chaos. And so there were many individuals looking to claim their peace. At one point, this great Orcan warlord had once claimed this old nation of Wallenstein before it became what it is today.
Wow. Citra honestly had no idea, so she is technically learning right at this minute. But Citra would look to Dante like, this is word for word what we're panicked over. Also, I do apologize for the rude intro the last time we crossed paths. We weren't expecting to meet you that day.
It was a very frustrating day. The lost artifact that was stolen from my friend proved to be far more complicated than that. And even now, it is still complicated, as we do not know exactly where it is.
Did you report it at all? Or is this something you're keeping up to yourself right now?
I tried to go through some of the proper channels, but even now, there is still no information as to where this artifact is. I've expended almost all efforts to try and find it.
Well, unfortunately, the High Lord passed, but have you spoken to his wife, maybe?
I have. A couple of times. She's still currently down in Quartermain Port right now. Trying to get away from whatever it was that was putting her in great fear.
Fear?
Fear?
Correct.
I thought she left because Damien was fooling around. Fear?
I'll be right back.
Okay.
Yeah. How would you have known that particular piece of information?
We had to go talk to him that day.
Ah, yes. That's correct.
I mean, that's why we crossed paths anyway.
Is Saab saying anything to Citra right now?
He's kind of looking at you both. He's getting more curiously, not frustrated, but wondering what it is you're even here for now. as this conversation has gotten really off topic. What is it that you all wanted to discuss again?
Oh, jeez.
Sorry, the music got a little loud
Well,
for
it
me.
was mostly to send our condolences, saying how we thought you and Thamian were friends of some sort, and we heard that he had been murdered recently.
As I noted before, a shame. Well, considering small talk is over,
Does he look super nervous, or does he look just super on edge?
He is not on edge, he's just kind of scanning you both. Is there anything else you wish to further discuss, aside from the loss of a friend?
Well, I mean,
What is your skincare routine? I mean, you don't look a day over 25.
Long mint baths.
Long mint baths. Got it, handsome. Anyway, enjoy the party!
Yes. As he kind of leans back and returns to the conversation, staring at the art here and the ministers. As this conversation comes to a close, all of you begin to almost hear a slight rumbling coming outside the main doors. Leodon. You get poked in the back just a bit. And you hear the words, "Things are about to get very exciting," from the familiar voice of Grin.
Oh, Lordy.
I'd like you to stand by as close as you can and make sure nobody gets in our way. Almost as if pushing back, you can hear the heavy footfalls, almost as if you can hear the clattering of cloven hooves and gnashing claws begin to enter the main room as people begin to stare towards out the front.
Oh, who has the balls?
oh no.
Guys,
You
what
can
is that?
You can see as the guards all begin to prepare, and suddenly they are stopped by other guards among themselves.
Yep, it was with charming people around.
God.
And you also see as Aki Akari, as he steps out to the main part of the floor, along with his own monks of Kali, as well as many members of the Rakuya house, all standing, waiting, as one individual followed by 5 mighty bull-like creatures, huge, standing just over top. This humanoid figure, as he walks and struts through, cloaked in full red, a bright red mask, this heavily cloaked material, as well as seemingly these gold adornments that just run all along, all the way down to the sleeves and to the bottom of the cloak. You see what are these big, gnarly, almost frog-like creatures as they are coming out just from behind. You see what are familiar is these 3 individual ultraloths, along with various other kind of Yugoloths following closely behind him.
Fuck.
A giant, almost Lamia snake woman, as she is currently crawling around up along the walls, kind of hitting each of the major pikes that hold the flags along the stepping. And as well, to each side is these large, almost ape-like creatures, bright red with purplish faces, and those mighty, mighty bull-like creatures as they come and enter into the ballroom. The figure looks out and stares at everyone. A shame. I thought the invitation to a peace summit was for all. I am the High Priest of the Red King, and I've come to take back what is mine. As he waves his hand, a mass of demons begin to assault. I'm going to give you all one opportunity to make a choice. Either you can flee, or you can stay.
My choice was made for me.
Oh yes. Oh, you're here.
Citra would stay. This is insane.
So my family's here, why would I run?
Same.
Alright.
Fuck, I just can't wait for the balls to attack this place. That dude's gonna have a bad time.
And what does
Damn, I
Mara
really
do?
wanted to run too.
He joins. He says.
I stay.
Alright. As you begin to see, there are multiple creatures now beginning to kind of gnash and claw. You see as this cloaked red figure approaches Akiakari. My scion, you've done quite well.
Oh my god.
Who?
Now,
Dante just fucking whips his head towards
Wait.
Akiakari and back to Bruh.
Who the hell is Akiakari?
His brother's stepdad, adopted dad? Adopted dad.
adoptive father. Yeah.
Son of
No.
a...
Oh, so wait, his story was not supposed to match with what Barar knows.
Wait, and then Dante's gonna whip his head to Lockerell.
Lockerell looks in fear, scared.
Oh,
So
this
we-
bitch doesn't know what's going on.
We had to rely on Bra remembering his own backstory to get that correct.
We should have known. His name was the Red Rage.
Citra wasn't there for this conversation.
I didn't think it was gonna be that obvious.
Bra starts shaking his sword. Starts shaking. Shut.
As the High Priest leans down, you have a duty, as much as I do. I think our wonderful King of Lemuria will be distracted well enough with these beasts. Come. As he begins to pass, he walks past you, Leodon, and the rest of the group. And he looks at William. You did well. You as well. My priest. Leodon, he beckons you over. And you have to follow.
Yeah, I follow behind him.
Oh
Are we not
god,
shooting
no.
at them? What is happening?
Oh shit.
Wait, do we have our weapons?
Yeah.
You do. You begin to see as the room is starting to clamor in chaos. Canis, coming up from his throne, you can see as he pulls out from behind it this massive flail that is steaming with magical energy. I cannot believe this. Fight to the last man! Do not let a single representative die! And you hear Lauren from Locke. Brother!
No.
Do not let a single one get past. We will protect Mother. Go!
Citra would...
Protect Mother. She's gonna kill everyone.
She's not the one with Brotherhood.
She had to give it away for now.
Yeah, you told me.
No.
Locke is the one with Brotherhood.
He would have it if he was adventuring outside. If not, River would have it.
Alright, they might trade weapons.
Citra wouldn't let Leo follow. She'd try to pull him back.
Dante's gonna get on one knee. He's gonna take steady aim.
Alright. As all this is happening, you begin to see these three and a Leodon who is currently being pulled by Citra all begin to walk into another room well behind the throne, and you can see as Canis wanting to make an attack, there are plenty of demons that stand in his way. The night has gotten dangerous.
So what? Are we supposed to roll something, or?
You will find out next week.
Oh no.
Great.
Jeez.
Shit.
No, bruh, your father. What the fuck, dude?
I had a couple of hints to know.
I don't control him. And besides, Broad wouldn't try to go near his father at all. At all. So even if you say, hey, let's go investigate your father, I would say no. No.
I'm going to assume your father was like when he was talking with you. There was something you were supposed to catch up, but you didn't, and only you would know it.
Yeah.
Well,
go ahead.
I was gonna say we got some tidbits about it at the at Thamian Bitch's house because it was Yemnin. Was it Mahjong plates that were set?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And there were notes in the book about
someone
your father, I think.
Yeah, there was talk about trying to.
Yeah, that's right.
About the brother or the son.
And I know Dante hasn't mentioned anything right now, but I think, well, I'll tell you privately, but I detected undead in front of me.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
I was actually talking to them about that in the break earlier.
Yeah.
But, like, character-wise, we didn't put together. Player-wise, we did.
No, it's because when I asked about undead, you said it was a common thing from Yimnen, so we dismissed it.
It's not uncommon that necromancy is practiced.
Yeah, but
I noted that.
Yeah,
but
you said
considering that there was only one in the room.
Yeah, but you said they would bring it here before, so I decided to ignore it because you said, yeah, this happens. Okay.
Yeah, there's only one in the room though. All right, so things are about to get very fucking interesting.
Oh yeah.
Woo! This is different. All right, so before we head off tonight, we're gonna have a couple of announcements.
Uh-huh.
And then plan for next week.
All
right. So, first off, I got a few announcements to make, and then we'll go across the table as we usually do.
Okay.
So, first and foremost, I am glad to announce How to Be an Adventurer Episode 12 is finally done.
Congrats.
It was posted on Patreon. By the time this comes out, the episode should be out over on YouTube. I hope all of you have been enjoying it. I look forward to making more of it. We have so much in store, and there's a huge bit that I'm super excited for because, there'll probably be an announcement for that next week. I promise. But, and also, relatively soon as the 20th comes rolling around, I will be dropping a deep dive video on the Patreon first, as we usually do. And then that will come out on YouTube the week after. So if you are a patron, then you'll be expecting some frequent content being posted there soon. Let's see. Next up. Oh, God, I don't think I have much of anything else going on. I'm just
Besides the amen.
My week's been cleared.
Oh, shit.
I ain't got much else.
Vacation time.
Yeah.
Finally, some time to rest.
Right?
All right. I think that's gonna be it for me. So, going across the table, Blue. Hey now.
Anyway, hey, I'm Blue Kazanate. I play Citra, who's currently shitting a brick. I got not much going on. Things have finally started to cool down on my end, so I actually have more opportunity to do more artwork, which, as today, by the time you guys hear it, you'll probably already see that I put out more art, this time of our lovely Dante. Hopefully there'll be more coming out of D6, but otherwise my commissions are pretty much open. That's all I've got going on for me.
All right. Next up, Connor.
Hey. Well, when I'm not wondering if I should be writing a backup character, you can find me on Twitter, Twitch, and YouTube.com/DistortionDevil. I stream Tuesdays, Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. I am playing currently my favorite video game series of all time, The Legacy of Kain, over on my channel. Yeah, very influential. Yeah, they're great.
Yeah.
And the IP recently got bought, so fingers crossed for something.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Also, check out my DM's Guild, where I release 5th edition subclasses, including the College of Distortion Bard, which just came out.
It's so good.
Oh my god, I was reading through it. I love it.
Yeah, if you want to deal damage with your inspiration, duel a devil for favors, and get your allies riled up with your blood-pumping music, then check out the College of Distortion Bard.
Hell yeah. Alright. That's gonna be it for you?
Yep.
Alright, next up is Jade.
It's Jade the Firefox here, Dante, who plays Dante the Changeling. Sorry about that. And, holy shit, did I find some things out from this episode. I'm excited to draw some more things. I'm currently in the works of making a comic based on the arc with the Yugoloth.
Oh yeah.
I can probably help with that now that I'm not buried under everything.
Oh yeah, because I've got sketch. I just need lines and color.
I can help with that.
All right, so I'm currently working on the comic for the Yugoloth arc. And other than that, I'm not doing much besides drawing our fancy outfits, which most likely has been running through the 10-minute art show through.
They're gonna get ruined in the fight.
All right, and then that's all I got.
All right. Next up is my good friend Daito.
Yo, it's Daito Madachi, aka Brawl, the half-orc samurai. The only thing I have to say is that it released a new episode of Calculating Rokugan's story involving Android 21. So hopefully the link to that episode will be in this episode. And that's about it for me.
Yeah. Oh god, that one was interesting.
Go.
I died again.
Yep. Oh no, you died again. How terrible.
Oh,
No.
Truly a damn shame.
Yep.
And last but not least, our wonderful friend and guest, Brecky.
Hi, I am Brecky, aka Breckyzoid. I play Laran, Halfling Wizard. And I enjoyed my time in this game. It was a lot of fun. It's too bad it's a TPK coming in, so it was so nice to be here.
Wow.
No.
Damn, okay.
We'll see how things go next week. You can find me on Twitter and on Twitch at Brachyzoid, where I stream games like Elden Ring, Final Fantasy XIV, and I sometimes stream myself doing art if I feel like my wrist is cooperating. Has not been nice the past couple of weeks. It's been nothing but pain, and I hate it, and I want to get back to finishing work.
Wishing you the best, bud.
Yeah.
Not as much pain as the Radon boss fight, am I right?
Oh god. Oof. Radon. Other than that, anything that's going on that I can announce? No, actually, no. Nothing new, nothing of importance. Other than I'm just gonna be spending the rest of this month drawing Amy Rose because I am in my freaking obsession right now. I don't know why. It's just been that kind of month. Amy May.
Yeah.
Other than that, nothing much.
All right. Well then, I guess nothing else pressing.
Nope.
I mean, besides the attack in the party.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well then, that being said, thank you all so very much for tonight. Thank you all for joining us. Thank you all for hanging out with us. We love you so very much. And as always, see you next Sunday. Have a good night, everyone.
Bye.
Night.
Have a goodbye.
Happy